Hi, I'll be showing you guys how to insert a double flared silicone tunnel through a septum. This is my way of doing it. I know that when I had tried doing it originally, I looked at videos online and they weren't really helpful and I couldn't get it through no matter what. So this is what I found to help me with it. I'm making this video for a friend who's at the same size as me, which is a 10 right now, and she got the same jewelry and she's like, oh, I can't do it. And I think she actually she hurt herself doing it. I mean, I did the same thing. So I wanted to help you out and show you this and make this available for anybody in case they're going through the same thing. So the things that you're gonna need, obviously you need to have your septum pierced, and at a 10 or whatever size you're doing, you're gonna need the jewelry, obviously. You're going to need tape. I recommend medical tape because scotch tape is kind of sharp, and when you're pulling it through, it feels like it's like splicing it, which, I mean, that sounds scary. You could feel it a lot more and it hurt. You're going to need something to lube it up with, and you're going to need this tiny pair of tweezers to put the jewelry in. So start by cutting off a chunk of tape, and then you're going to adjust this a bunch more. So I put it down below, this far down on the taper, because if it's up here too much, then it kind of slides off because it doesn't have enough to tug onto. And then I'm going to rip off the top part because that's unnecessary. And around the sides too. So I don't have a lot of extra tape creating too much width. And then I'm going to take my tweezers. This isn't what you really mainly need the tweezers for, but I do feel like they help here to kind of make sure that the tape on it maintains the same size curve. So the tape's on there, I'm just adjusting it like that. And then you can see there's like a little socket here. And then grab your jewelry and stick it in. There is a tip that I have here, and that is after you get your jewelry in, get the tiniest bit of something to take the adhesive away from the tape around where the actual tunnel is, and put it in there and kind of go in some circular motions to lube it up. That is because when you're pulling it through, sometimes at the end you get like all the way there, and I know because I've done this, and the silicone tunnel by then has gone through enough pressure that it's actually stuck to the tape, and then it's terrible. Then you have to take it all out and try again. Then I'm just dipping it in something to lube it up, and I'm going to push it through my septum. I'm gonna kind of warm it up. Make sure to go, ooh, this smells good. Make sure to go slowly through this part, because if you go too fast, you can risk hurting yourself or taking off the tape. So I've got some extra moisturizer around my nose. I'm just gonna kind of pull and adjust and go slowly to get it through. Right here, I'm going to take a wipe to grab the end because now it's all kind of slippery, just to help me out. And then the double flare on the end should kind of catch. See? And that is moisturizer, not boogers. You want to look at it from this side. Right here, I'm going to pinch the tape of it on the end to kind of push out the silicone tunnel. Like that. Okay, so see, I'll show you what I did. So it was in my nose, the silicone tunnel was right here. I took it right here, right where the tape starts, and I pinched it, and that kind of pushed it out. And that's where you're going to be glad that you put some sort of lube inside of it earlier. Then, ta-da! There it is. I hope that this was helpful and that you have a painless, easy way of getting it through. There you go. If there's anything else that you guys figured out, you can comment it for other people. I just figured this might be helpful. Have a good day.